Hello, this is Mrs. Bobby, and this is decimal place value. So this is just a refresher of the whole number side is to the left of the decimal, and to the right of the decimal is obviously the decimal side. So these are all the whole numbers, and these are all the decimals. So tenths is your first number after the decimal point, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. Now it's very similar to this side, except for it's got THS is at the end, THS or TH. This has a ones column. This does not have a once. You notice this first spot is tenths, which is like the second spot, and then everything else matches after the tens. It matches, but with TH on the end. So we're going to take these digits and we're going to make them into words. So how we do that is pretty basic. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this number and I'm going to place it up here. So I'm going to place it up high enough. So we have 56.4, like that. So we read it. We read this number, 56. The decimal point stands for the word and, okay? A-N-D, and. Okay, let me write that a little bit better for you. How about lowercase? And. So we say 56 and 4/10. Okay, so that's how we would read that. So down here in words, we would write 50 hyphen 6 and 4/10, just like that. Okay, now I try to write it without rubbing my hand over, because if you watch my videos before, I sometimes accidentally erase myself. So I'm going to show you the next one. And don't feel bad. If you have a dry erase board, write this out. And if you have to put it on a dry erase board just so you understand it better, then you do what you got to do. Remember, in life, you got to do you. Okay, 124 and 62 hundredths. So you read that, 124. You read the word and, then you read the second number, and then you slap on the word. So 124 and 62 hundredths. So in words, we literally read it out. 100, 20-4, and 60-2 hundredths. Just like that. Okay? Next one. 25's in front of the decimal point and a 1, 2, 8 after. 25 and 128 thousandths. In words, 25 and 120-8 thousandths. Key thing, thousandths, TH. Okay, so we just took standard form, made it into word form with the use of how we read it. Okay, standard form, that's where we take it from words and we make it look like digits. Okay, so there's a trick to this. So remember how above I have the dashes right there? It's kind of important to remember this dash thing right here. Okay, so we're going to look at the bottom and I'm going to show you how I do it. Here we go. We know what that number is. So that's like this. This is how I do it. I put that number that's in front of the and. We know the and is a decimal point. We know this word is 18 and it's in front of the and. 47 hundredths. Now if we look to the top, the hundredth spot is 2 spots after. So down here, I would go tenths, hundredths, 2 spots. And then I have the number 47 that I put in its place. Okay? So this was easy because there's 2 spots for hundredths and there's 2 spots for the number 47. So let's get a little bit more difficult. Decimal point, easy part. That is 105. So we put 105. 36 thousandths. So this is tenths, hundredths, thousandths, just like the chart says. But I have 3 lines and only 2 numbers, 36. So I have to put them at the back. And then in that empty spot, I have to put the placeholder. And we should know that a placeholder is just a 0. So tenths, hundredths, thousandths to fill that spot. But we have 36, which has to fill it. Let's try this one. Decimal point. The number in front of that is 21. After it goes 10 thousandths. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. That's 4 spots, but we only have the number 5 to put into the 10 thousandths. So we start at the back. We fill the 10,000th spot, and everything in front of it becomes zeros. Okay, I hope that was enough examples to get you through. If not, rewatch the video, all of that. And it looks like I only have a little bit of space up here. So it looks like, and as always, this is Miss Bobby, and I love math, Diet Coke, and CrossFit.